Are you serious, man? Silver channels get stuff wrong? Nah, that doesn't happen. All right, so here we are. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Great information to bring out to you today. And it's time to eat some crow, as I would say, because if you guys haven't been paying attention, this past couple of weeks has been very dramatic for the spot price of silver. It just keeps going down and down and down. Well, I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, that's not the real price of silver. Well, that's something else they get wrong. But before we get into the gist of it, guys, I do want to share what I did. I finally got back my 2008 with the reverse of '07 Silver Eagle back, and it came back as a perfect 70. So stoked about that. Yes, some of you weren't aware, but there was a design change in 2008, and they changed the reverse. And this just happened to be one of probably about 40,000 where they put the wrong reverse on the burnished American Silver Eagle. So they actually used the reverse of '07. So stoked to get that back in 70. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It was sitting in the drawer since 2008. So pretty stoked about that. So glad that came back perfect. So, I mean, I was just shocked. All right, so what else I got in? I got in some Captain Americas. These are going to be put up. I also got in some Wonder Woman. I put those in capsules. Those are going to be put up. And then I also got some Iron Mans. So these will also be put up in the store. Yes, if you aren't aware, I did make a community post. I did make a community post. I will be putting some items in the store. People wanting to buy bullion from me all the time. I haven't really been set up to sell anything to anybody, and I really didn't want to sell anything, but people keep asking me. So as I'm buying stuff, then sure, I'll add things to the store if you guys want it. If not, oh well, it just sits there and I keep it. No, absolutely no pressure from me whatsoever. You do not have to buy it. Right now, it's just basically going to be collectible items, really. No really big bullion items. I just don't trust the spot price of silver or anything like that. So I'm not really going to be storing a bunch of gold and silver in there. So it's just mostly collectible stuff, things like this, things that I know, people want or they desire, things like the Swan or something like that, All right. So, oh yeah, the website, it's sorry about that. I'll leave that in the link down below. It's going to be cleanbullion.com. And check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. If it's crappy, if it needs work. I'm open to suggestions. Just things that if there's something in there that you think should be in there, let me know. I'll do like feedback. So please make sure you give me some feedback on that. All right. So the number. Let's start off with 5. Okay. Let's start off with 5. So here we go. Number 5, you shouldn't buy crypto. Silver channels get this wrong all the time. They sit here and they downplay the significant role that crypto has started to play out, and you can make big bank off of crypto if you do it right. Like buying crypto right now is kind of sketchy, and I'm not really doing that myself. I've actually sold most of my crypto off, but there's cycles with it. And you can use those cycles to your advantage if you can understand those cycles, and you can make nice profit. Okay, so don't necessarily fall for that. Oh, it's fake, it's made up. So what? The question is whether or not you can make profit from it. Okay, that's the big thing. And the other thing that crypto, is the same thing as buying silver. It's kind of like throwing your finger up to the big banks or whatever, because it's decentralized. Okay, it's just no government runs it. So that's one of the great things about crypto, and you can make profit with it if you do it the right way, if you buy the right coins. Okay, so it's just like gold and silver. If you buy the stuff the right way, you can make profit with it. Okay, so don't let them fool you. They've been wrong this whole time. Okay, they bash it every time it crashes, and then you can't find them. They're like cockroaches when you turn the lights and it starts going up. You can't find them then. So just keep that in mind. All right, so number 4, they get this wrong all the time, and that is price predictions. I'm still waiting on $50 silver, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still waiting on it. We haven't been there yet. We haven't even broke 30, okay? So I know what you're thinking. Silver was already being sold, bought and sold past $30, which is true. For that matter, we even broke the $40 range, right? But where's it at now? $23. Okay. Let me tell you something. About the spot price, okay, and why that's relevant. Because bullion dealers, they still use it to their advantage, okay? They sell you it because that's how they buy it. Wherever they buy it back from you, they don't give you crap for it, but they'll sell it to you, and it'll probably be a $4 to $5 spread. And that's just a terrible way to invest your money if you think about it, okay? So they get this wrong all the time, okay? They predict all these astronomical numbers. We're going to 75. I've heard it all. We're going to 100. Now we're going to 300. I saw the silver pumpers doing that yesterday on one of their videos. And guys, just be careful, okay? Be careful listening to that type of scenarios, all right? Number three, and this kind of irks me a little bit because it's kind of true, but it's pretty much fake news, and that is the mining ratio. Now, you'll hear this from everybody, okay? You know, the miners themselves. You'll hear this from stacking channels. They preach about this all the time. You guys know that one guy that does it all the time. He's always talking about the mining ratio. It's bogus, okay? It's BS. And the reason why it's BS is pretty much because there really aren't any strictly silver miners out there. There's only a few guys. There's only a handful, if that many. And they strictly mine for, silver, right? But there are miners that they mine silver as a byproduct because they're looking for this stuff. They're looking for gold. Why are they looking for gold? Because they make more profit by finding gold than they do silver, because it covers their margins a little bit better. Ask any miner that. Ask any miner that has come on any of these other channels and specifically said they're looking for gold. Now, the copper and silver is a byproduct, is a plus for them because they actually cover their costs even more. So the fact that they sit here and preach that you should buy silver because of the mining ratio, because it's only mined at an 8-to-1 per gold. That's because the miners aren't looking for silver. They're looking for gold. So it's kind of like a fake news scenario, and these guys get it wrong, and they base their entire thesis off of that scenario. So it's just totally flat wrong. And I just wanted to get that out there. All right. So the number 2 reason that they get this wrong, okay, is the silver shortage. I've been hearing about silver shortage for 7 months now, and I have never not been able to buy it. Not once. I've never not been able to go to my LCS to find silver. I have never not been able to go to any online bullion dealer that I wanted to buy silver. Never, not once. If you're talking about miners and what they're bringing to market, sure, there might be a shortage or a disconnect there. But let me tell you something. Silver moves constantly on social media. Constantly. It moves constantly in shops. It moves constantly online. It is always moving and it is readily available. The supply of silver above ground is phenomenal. And if you're just judging it based off of mining ratios, it's just more fake news, guys. And it's more reason for them to sit here and get their thesis right, which it is proven to be wrong each and every time. If you don't believe me, go follow, okay? Go follow the major bullion dealers, okay? They're always posting what they get in. Bullion Exchanges does that very well. They get kilos upon kilos of silver all the time, and they have this entire time. The entire time. It's just a fake way to get you to buy more silver, guys, all right? So I just want to get that across to you, all right? So the number one reason, or the number one thing that they get wrong every single time, is what type of silver you should be buying, right? I'm going to show you a couple examples of the silver that they tell you should buy, okay? So because it's low premium, all right? So they say buy this, it's BU, Does that look like it's in good shape, guys? This is a 2019, okay? It's been in it's only been on a flip or a capsule. That's it. It's got milk spots all over it. Now, milk spots have zero to do with touching or with what's in the air, okay? It's just in the cleaning. It's in the cleaning aspect of, or what I should say, the annealing process of manufacturing it, okay? That's it. Now, some coins or some mints are worse than others, okay? And the Britannia, Ugh, it's not looking good for the Britannias. Oh, those are the ones in the old time. Yeah, well, here you go. Brand new 2021. This is why I don't stack these guys. It's because they milk spot like hell. And it's sad because this is just a great design. But every Britannia I had, every single one of them, and I had probably over 100 ounces of them. They all milk spot. I got rid of them because they're terrible. They're terrible. The great price, but other than that, they're just a terrible, terrible investment. Okay, and I just got rid of them because if you're buying coins with milk spots all over them, see, look at these. These are brand new Eagles, and they got issues. Okay, I can't remember what this one was. Yeah, right there's a ding. Let's see. There's a big milk spot right there. Right. Let's see. This one, I can't remember what was wrong with it. Yeah, there's a milk spot right there. Boom. So they tell you which ones to buy. You should go buy American Silver Eagles, or you should go buy these right here, or you should buy the Kangaroos, or you should buy the Philharmonics. All of those are bad buys. And the reason why they're bad buys is because whenever you buy them, they're BU, and you pay the BU price. Now, when you pay the BU price, that doesn't account for if you ever go to resell them and they got milk spots all over them because they weren't there when you bought them. They just happened over time. So that is a bad buy. Okay, these are a bad buy. Yeah, they're cheap. If you can find them with the milk spots on them, then you're better off. But if you're going to be buying silver and you're going to be buying a specific way to buy, if you want a specific way to buy silver, you should just buy the bars. You should just buy the RCM bars, or you should buy, Sunshine Mint, things like that, okay? Or you should just buy just rounds or junk silver. Or you can buy the Royal Canadian Mint Maples. I mean, those have zero issues milk spotting now, guys. Those are perfectly safe. They are safe to buy, just like Perth Mint stuff is safe to buy. There's no issues whatsoever with any of those two mints. Those are the best mints to buy from. Now, going forward, if I'm buying silver, I'm buying Royal Canadian Mint, or I'm buying Perth Mint. I'm no longer going to just be stacking American Silver Eagles. I have enough of them. I feel comfortable in that. But if I'm buying stuff, it's going to be those two mints going forward. Now, as far as gold, sure, yeah, definitely. I'll still keep buying American Gold Eagles and American Gold Buffaloes because that's just the base of my stack. So every now and then I'll spice it up with a maple or something like that. But for the most part, be careful where you get your information from. Even when they throw out stats or whatnot, there's still reasons why you should and shouldn't buy stuff. And they get this stuff wrong all the time. Sorry, this video is running late. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Keep grinding on your stack.